Well, the question today is, why should you buy this Land Rover Discovery Disco 4 3-litre TD SD SE HS, something like that. Alright, so the immediate thing that Land Rover is known for is the absolute comfort of the drive, and this thing is missing none of that. It's thanks to that air suspension, which on this one has been tested and is working perfectly. That's what gives you that butter smooth ride, and this one is just like that. Things you want to check on these things is obviously their air suspension. So you'll see in the video I've tested the air suspension, make sure it goes up and down. Then what you want to do is, another thing that tends to go on these guys is the EGR valve once the cat gets clogged. So that's just something to look out for. At the moment, no issues, but that is something that will eventually need to be looked at. It's pretty much on all diesels, but it's known to go wrong on these Land Rovers. But what you want to do is you want to compare this at 320,000 Rand. There is just nothing that is going to get you anywhere near this level of comfort, sophistication, off-road ability, and just general status. This thing just looks like it costs 500,000-600,000 Rand. These people who've got all the time in the world in the parking lot amaze me. Got nowhere to be. So I've often said that Toyota Fortuner is South Africa's best family car. That if you can afford one of these with a warranty, make sure that everything is perfect on it, do your homework, this is better than a Fortuner. There's no doubt. When they're both working 100%, there's nothing wrong with them. This is better than a Fortuner, no doubt. It's far more comfortable, more capable off-road. I'm sure the Toyota guys will argue with me, but it's the best 4x4x4. Super comfortable. I've spoken to guys that have owned these, and they just end up buying new ones because they love it so much. That's exactly what happened with this one. He traded in this Disco for another Disco, one that was a little bit newer and nicer, but I think the automatic box was a bit newer, so an extra gear or two. This is a 6-speed. Another 8-speed. What this thing has got is this beautiful multimedia screen with this beige interior, which is spotless, and it just looks great. So the sat nav is there. We go down, we've got climate control. That's where your push navigation, you set up your modes. But more interesting is just your climate control. More interestingly down here. Now this knob, you actually turn depending on what off-road condition you are in. So that'll be your snow, and that'll be higher sort of boulders and things if you're going over rocks, desert and wet. Absolute perler. You can have a look. It's just saying the smart key battery is low. There we go, 171,502. So quiet. You can whisper in it and hear perfectly. Alright, so we're turning into the dealership. It's Cape Crew Cars. Please come in. Oh my goodness, how cheap is that?